Hey guys, it's Jessica Leichtweisz here. So welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to give you a daily tip on how to help your child with autism. If you don't know me, I am the CEO of Hope Education Service. It's my passion and privilege to help families just like yours. My vision is to make sure every parent everywhere in the world knows how to help their child with autism. Autism never stops for your family. So wherever I am, if it's at the gym, at the park, you never know where you're going to find me. Today, I arrived a few minutes early for a session. I come on here and give strategies and tips to your family. So today we're going to talk about, is ABA bribery? Now this is a question I get all the time, and that's because ABA is based upon the idea that a behavior will occur again if it's rewarded. Now, sidebar, if you do not know what ABA is, it stands for Applied Behavior Analysis. It's the #1 most researched treatment for autism. If you don't know what it is, in the comments of this video there is a video called What is ABA? You may want to watch that first, or watch that when you're done with this one. So back to the video, is ABA bribery? Okay, so ABA is based on the idea that what happens before behavior and what happens after a behavior will make it more likely to occur. So there's something called a reinforcer, which is delivered to a child when they get the right response. Now, typically in the beginning, they're going to get rewarded for every behavior they do, and typically in the form of food. So if your child likes Cheerios and they're learning to say what the colors are, you might have a picture of an apple and say, hey, what color is an apple? They answer red or green, right? And then they get a Cheerio. So people say, well, are you just bribing them to respond? Well, there's two things that ABA is used for. One is to teach new skills, and one is to reduce behaviors. And a lot of times it's rewarding good behavior. So when you're rewarding a good behavior, people think, well, ABA is kind of bribery. Well, the truth is all of our behavior is rewarded. That's why it happens. When we go to work, we get a paycheck. That's a reward, right? When kids, maybe they get a sticker in a classroom for getting a good test score. That's a reward. The idea of rewarding behavior, it's not unique to ABA. It's one that happens really across all fields, all disciplines. When I'm a marathon runner, right? When I cross the finish line at a marathon, I get a medal. That's my reward. So the idea of rewarding good behavior is not one that's unique to ABA. It's really just is what it is. I mean, humans work off of incentives. So is it bribery? I mean, I guess it's up for you to decide. Are you being bribed to go to work with a paycheck, or is it just become an expectation that we're going to get paid for our results, right? So the second part of it becomes when you're really teaching in discrete trial training, which is that idea that you're doing repetitive questions at a table, and you're immediately giving them a reward for a correct response. Here's the thing, typically speaking, when kids are learning to talk and you're delivering a reinforcer for every correct response, you're not actually rewarding them for being good or listening or sitting at the table. You're trying to show them that they responded correctly. Now, kids with autism may not necessarily know, number one, they have to respond, and number two, they may not know what they're supposed to do. And the social praise that we give them, just making us happy, it may not be intrinsically motivating. They may not even really get it. So by delivering them a reward, what you're actually doing, it's not bribing them to comply, but it's telling them, hey, you've got the response correct. And it's not just about getting them to understand it, but it's about neurologically creating associations that they're supposed to respond. So we're literally reconditioning the brain at a neurological level to know that a response is good. So if I say clap your hands, your child may not initially know what that means. They may not even know they're supposed to respond because I said something. But if I say clap your hands, and then I prompt them to clap their hands by taking their two hands and clapping them together and then giving them a Cheerio, they start to think, okay, well, maybe I was supposed to do something. That's kind of cool. And then I do it again, and maybe I do it 3 or 4 more times. Well, then they keep giving them that Cheerio, the brain keeps continuing to associate clapping their hands when I say that with getting something that's positive. Well, then I get to start feeding it out. So maybe I can partially help them clap their hands, but they finish it, and I continue rewarding it. And very quickly, they've learned, okay, well, when I say clap your hands and they clap their hands, that a good reward occurs. It's not that I'm bribing them, it's that I'm teaching them what a correct response is. And the truth is, the only way to do that is by giving them an immediate reward. Now, it doesn't have to be food. There is videos now, if you look at what's the difference between a primary reinforcer and a secondary reinforcer. I'm going to make that video tomorrow. Actually, that wasn't planned, but since that came up, I don't think I have a video on that. There is a video that says, why does my ABA therapist ask for food? I'm going to link it to this. Food is one of the most effective forms of reinforcers. So you can go into the comments, you can watch that video. But it could be anything. Any sort of reward that a child gets will teach them what a correct response is. So I really hope you found this video helpful. Again, if you don't know who I am, my name is Jessica. I love to help your family. I mean, I've been working with kids with autism for 12 years. It's just my mission that any question you have, that I will have the solution for you. So if you want to find more tips and strategies like this, I want you to check out my YouTube channel and subscribe. You can go to parenttrainingvideos.com. That'll take you directly to my YouTube channel. Now, if you're watching this on Facebook or if you're watching this on YouTube, this is recorded as a Facebook Live, I need your help. So in order to help your family, I need to know what you need to know. So I have over 100 videos. That means I've come up with over 100 topics, and honestly, I'm starting to run out of topics. So what I need you to do is to chat into the comments a question you have. I promise I will answer it for your family if it's in my area of expertise. If it's not in my area of expertise, I will find someone who can help me to answer that for you, because it's my vision that all your questions are answered. Make it an amazing day. I'm going to go see a kid and help them, and hope to see you back tomorrow.